Chips and salsa are perfect for every gathering. In this video, I'll show you how to make a delicious salsa with nice golden crunchy chips.
Hi everyone, my name is Marlen. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys a super easy recipe. We're going to be making chips and salsa. This salsa is absolutely delicious and super easy to make. We're going to be using fresh ingredients and the chips are so much better when they're homemade. So let's go ahead and get started.
These are the ingredients that you need to make the salsa. Here I have 3 Roma tomatoes, which is 1 pound of Roma tomato. You're also going to need a jalapeño, a serrano, a piece of a white onion, 1 large garlic clove, some cilantro, and I'm going to be seasoning the salsa with salt and a little bit of Mexican oregano. This salsa is not spicy at all, so if you want it spicy, you could add more peppers. The next thing that we're going to do is place a pan on the stove, medium heat. I'm going to be using a cast iron. I'm going to go ahead and place the peppers and the tomatoes. I went ahead and cut the tomatoes in half just so they cook a little bit faster. And then I'm going to add the onion and the garlic as well. We just have to be careful with the garlic and the onion because those can easily burn. And if they do, it's going to give your salsa a burnt flavor and you don't want that. So just keep an eye on the garlic and the onion. So I'm going to let them char for about 1 minute and then I'm going to start to turn them over. I want to get a small amount of char on the sides, not too much. And this is going to give the salsa so much more flavor than if you went ahead and boiled it. So we're going to go ahead and turn all the ingredients over and we just want a small amount of char on the outside. So I let them char for about 2 minutes and now I'm gonna go ahead and flip them again. As you guys could see, it only has a small amount of char on the outside. I don't want too much. I'm gonna go ahead and flip them over again and let them char for about another 2 minutes. Tops 5 minutes you're gonna do this. And then after that amount of time, once you're satisfied with how they look, as you guys could see, the tomato has a little bit of char and I'm happy with that because I just want a little bit of the smokiness in the salsa. I tried the ingredients for about 5 minutes, but the ingredients aren't fully cooked for the salsa, so I'm gonna add half a cup of water and I'm gonna cover the ingredients and let them cook anywhere from 8 to 10 minutes. While the ingredients are cooking for the salsa, I'm gonna go ahead and make homemade tortilla chips. This is so easy to make. I went ahead and cut up tortillas into triangles. I usually get 6 pieces per tortilla, but it all depends on the size that you want to make them. In a large pan, I went ahead and added a little bit of oil and I'm going to transfer the triangles that I went ahead and cut up from the tortilla, and we're going to go ahead and fry these for about a minute to a minute and 15 seconds on each side, and you're going to have nice golden brown crispy tortilla chips. Homemade tortilla chips taste so much better than store-bought, and as you guys can see, they're so easy to make. They're way better. You're gonna have a nice golden brown crunchy tortilla chip. Once I'm done frying them, I remove them from the pan and I place them in a bowl lined with a napkin. That way the excess oil comes off. As I'm taking them out of the pan, I like to season them with a little bit of salt. I'm going to continue to make the tortilla chips in batches. As I take them out of the pan, I'm going to season them with salt. So it's been a total of 8 minutes and my ingredients for the salsa are fully cooked. So what I'm going to do is transfer half of the ingredients into a blender. You can use a blender, a food processor, or you can even make the salsa in the molcajete. So I'm going to transfer the peppers, the onion, the garlic, and half of the tomatoes to the blender. I'm going to add about 2 ounces of water, and then I'm also going to add the salt and the oregano. We're going to blend these ingredients very well. We want this to be a nice creamy consistency because we don't want chunks of pepper or the onion or the garlic, so we want this to be blended up really well. So once it looks like this is when we're going to go ahead and add the rest of the ingredients. We're going to go ahead and add the other tomatoes into the blender, and we're also going to add the water or the liquid that's in the pan, and we're going to add the cilantro. You have the option of adding the cilantro to the blender or you can chop it up and add it afterwards. I'm gonna go ahead and add it to the blender, and what we're gonna do next is just pulse the salsa because we still want the salsa to have some sort of consistency. So I'm gonna pulse it about 3 times and then it's ready. So now I'm gonna transfer the salsa into a bowl and it's gonna have a nice chunky consistency. I wish you guys could smell it. It smells absolutely delicious. Now to make it even better, I'm gonna add a little bit of lime juice. I'm adding the juice of half a lime, and this salsa is done. This salsa is absolutely delicious. You guys are gonna love it. And this is how I make restaurant style salsa using fresh ingredients. As you guys could see, it's super easy to make and it's absolutely delicious. And the tortilla chips are so easy to make, and you have a nice crunchy tortilla chip that tastes so much better than store-bought. They're super crunchy and delicious. I hope you guys like this recipe and give it a try. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Have a great day.